Lower left-hand corner, representing Zenith of Origin. I think he's qualified for WCS America now 4, maybe 5 times. His name is ZooTop. In the lower right-hand corner, spawning as our red Protoss, representing IvD Gaming. He's qualified for several WCS America Challenger seasons at the very least. He is IvDpuCK. Okay, now you have to I have to apologize as the I must say this. The North American players are not my specialty. I've religiously followed all of the Chinese players as best I can. Talking to ZooTop's performance to some extent. Hang on just a moment. Let me see if we can. There we go. Talking to the performance of ZooTop, I know that he's qualified for 3 seasons of WCS America Premier League, and I think if there's any player in China that could probably beat puCK, it would definitely be him. I'm a little bit I wouldn't say upset, but I'm a little bit surprised that Max said didn't come out on top in the PvP, the best of 3 between himself and puCK. I thought if there was surely any player that could do it, it would definitely be him. But I think this really shows the kind of potential that puCK has as a player, at least in the PvP matchup. It is kind of, rock, paper, scissors. It is kind of, draw. Or I wouldn't say draw, but kind of, this is the highest number of build order losses that you can encounter in StarCraft 2. Most of them are PvP. In the words of Wolf, but I'm not sure if that's a good quote or not. ZooTop already sending that probe out in the correct direction to scout his opponent, but puCK is going to arrive at his opponent's main a little bit later than ZooTop will arrive at puCK's own main. That being said, maybe we're going to see puCK able to get a little bit more critical information out of his opponent. Maybe not. But we will see what happens. My observing sucks, I know, but that's because I've got 2 hands that are already preoccupied. One with the mouse, one with the microphone. And I have to rotate my 2 hands between 3 different pieces of equipment. One being the mouse, the other one being this microphone, and the third and final piece being, of course, the keyboard. Alright, so here we go. puCK now headed off to the lower left-hand side of the map. He's going to get into Top's main and see what he's up to. Cybernetics Core is just about to finish up for Top, so that's going to reveal, I think, the most critical information. The Warpgate tech has started immediately, and as well as a Stalker. Chrono Boost is stacked just a little bit, so the question is, what is Top saving that for? When puCK goes in here, you can see, okay, well, he's not spending it on his Nexus, he's not spending it on the Gateway. What's he going to be spending it on is the real question. He goes in here and he sees that there's a second Gateway coming down. He sees that there is no Nexus at the Natural. There's a second pylon there and a third one being built here. There it is, the Twilight Council. I think there's a part of puCK, yeah, at this level of play, puCK should know what's coming at him. Chrono being stacked up for something else, but just as I say that, it goes into the Nexus. Okay. Interesting choice coming from Top, to be perfectly honest. The Twilight Council isn't something that I wouldn't necessarily expect it would be his first intentions of cranking out. He is oversaturated on his main. He's continuing to make probes, I believe. Yeah, so he's continuing. He's got this idea of taking an expo eventually. puCK's probe is going to get picked off. I want to say that. Okay, there it is. Blink Stalkers. I think right now his plan is to keep puCK from moving out while simultaneously trying to take his own expo. But puCK has gone for a Stargate in the background. He's also chrono boosting out his Warp Gate tech. He's going to have 3 gateways done relatively soon, and I think what could happen here is Top could get locked inside of his own base. He's oversaturated on his main. He's getting, that higher probe count, I think. And there we go. Hallucinated Phoenix Arise here. Top should be able to tell it's an hallucination. Yeah, you should just know. But stopping and thinking about this for a minute. puCK's, he's not really too terribly locked inside of his own base. I'm a little confused with why Top has cut probes for the time being. Alright. 2 Stalkers, 2 Sentries. Oracle is now on its way. No form of scouting from Top. He actually has not found out about that Stargate. That's going to be painful, to be honest. Like, if it hits his main and it kills more than 3 probes, then we're going to be in a position that's going to be a little bit difficult for top to come back from. Where on earth did that Oracle go? Where is it? What? Well, right now we can already see top's working away at those rocks. There we go. I guess it was just hanging around to save a little bit of energy, and the second one got started pretty quickly. Alright, 70 energy on that puppy. Once it gets in there, there's going to be a lot of damage done. The Stalker's already in the main of puCK. He's going to be supply blocked when this pylon falls. There's another one going down really soon. He forgot about that pylon, though. Oh, the probe takes it down. Okay, but at the same time, the main, relatively protected. Only gets away with 2 probe kills using that Oracle. And now puCK is going to be in for the hold of his life. He loses the mothership core. Force fields siphoning out some of those Stalkers. They blink away before they lose their shields for the most part. And now this is going to be a very, very tough hold for our IvD Protoss. He still has an Oracle out there. He's got a second one somewhere out on the map. It's just a little bit difficult to say where. There we go. It wasn't rallied out. A few mistakes, just, you know, tiny ones, nothing too terribly solid. Nexus Cannon continuing to do what damage it can to these Stalkers, but the blink is what's giving them so much more sustain, so much more survivability, and now it's gone. The Nexus Cannon is gone. There's one Void Ray here. No prismatic alignment got tripped on it just yet. The Oracles are now trying to do what they can to the mineral line. Only one remaining. There's the blink forward coming from top. All of the probes go off the line, and the Void Ray was sniped in the background. I don't think we're going to see puCK winning this one. He's down to 35 supply, and he's just lost a ton of probes. The Stalker count still heavily outweighs his own, and it looks like the bane of his existence has been met. puCK is not looking like he's doing too hot here. The Zealot's just working away at those probes. There's nothing left to mine with. There's only 4 probes. He can't kill an equal number of workers from his opponent. There's 4 Stalkers remaining, 3 now, and the GG comes out. Game number 1 goes to Zenith of Origin top.